It's 7 days, 7 ways. So we're going to ask you guys, you know, places that you're going to go throughout the week so that we can help you come up with styles to that will take you to wherever you're going that week. We were at a shoot last week. It was pretty fun, and there were many things I noticed about the models when we took them through 7 days of different looks. You know, we wanted to show you know, how one style can take you through the 7 days. And I was dumbfounded again, once again, dumbfounded by the amount of girls that have not parted their hair before. I would love to see how many of you have not changed their part. I think it's super important to change that up and show the different, you know, looks of you, and, you know, be who you are on a different day all the time. Every time you blow dry your hair, you can flip your hair into a different position. I highly, highly recommend it. It's freeing for you. I will part mine around a few different ways each day, just trying to figure out like which one looks good for that day. I cannot imagine. I even brush my hair straight back and just see which way it falls, just to create a new look, because I don't like getting caught in the mom jeans, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have the same look for that long. Like, everyone has seen the mom jeans. Everyone knows what that looks like. Everyone's like, oh man, you have to change it up, right? At some point, like, do it, just change it. That's the easiest way to just change your look for the day. So, you know, I highly recommend to try doing it, and then send me pictures of before you do it and after. Like, tag us on Instagram, whatever you want to do. Like, let us know what you're doing, because we want to see it and see how it looks. We can give you ideas and suggestions about how to change up your look in subtle things that don't take much time, because as we were changing the girls from one moment to the next, or one look to the next, it literally took me less time to do the style than it took them to shoot a couple of pictures of the hairstyle. It's really crazy. I'm going to walk you through some fun changes in your style. If you find that your hair doesn't change well in the part, like each time, then try blow drying different. If there's a part where your hair falls a lot or something, so you might be on this side of things where it would fall down too easy, maybe you have to blow dry back to give it that lift that it needs. Blow dry like this. If you wanted more lift, right? You'd blow dry like this, and you could even use a thermal protectant right there, but that will allow it to push back further. So the way you blow dry will help you create the look that you want, so make sure that you're aware of that. This should probably work for both the engagement and for the, okay, so I'm gonna start with setting up a part, actually. So one thing you can do is think of what part is soft. So I think just off center is a very soft look, right? So that's what I like to do when it's more of a soft and you want a sweet kind of look and not harsh. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a soft lean back curl, which means I'm going to take bigger sections. And then once I take bigger sections, I'm going to go in and I'm going to lean back the iron to the back of the room. And then I'm going to get closer to curling the ends than normal, because you don't want that like super committed, like a bunch of hair out of the ends right now, I don't think. We started shooting videos and watching the difference in how much, when a girl sets the iron down, how much longer it takes her versus how long it takes me, who never sets the iron down, you know? So there's lots of different reasons your curls can be frizzy. If you squeeze too tight, so don't squeeze tight. I want you to challenge yourself to hold the iron as open as you can and see how great your curls are. Because sometimes, like, even when we were working on the models, like, I wouldn't know the hair type and I'd be squeezing too tight, and then I'd loosen my grip up a bit, and then the curl would turn out so much better. It was ridiculous, like, how much better it was. It was really cool. So I encourage you to try loosening up your grip and seeing how that goes. So if I was going for a man coming home from saving the world, I would go for a soft, you know, a soft look like this. So this is what I would go for, and then I would just probably comb through with my fingers to start and see how that look turned out, and then I would just, you know, leave it touchably soft. I think that's what I would do. I wouldn't overdo like the volume here or anything. If you do want a little bit of volume there, you can throw in some big time, let's talk about the next stages. Okay, a concert. How would I go in and adapt this to a great concert going hairstyle? So the first thing I would do is put in some smaller curls up top. So before I took really big sections, now I will go in and I'll put in ones that give a little more movement up top. So I would just go in the next day. So I would just go in and touch up these to give it some more volume. Okay, so concert going. I'm going to go bigger, so I'm going to spray everything with Big Time. And to be honest, what I would do is I would probably spray this upside down, so I'm going to do that.
Oh man, that's going to be huge.
I know, it's going to be big, and my hair is going to have hairspray in it. Luckily, our hairspray is brushable, so it'll be fine tomorrow. Don't worry, it's going to be fine. And then I might even go to a big, or to like a center part. What else do people have going on?
Those family photos, I saw a couple of those.
Family photos, okay, so family photos I would probably go somewhere between here and the last one, I think, and maybe brush out. So I'll probably brush this out a little bit so that I could have family photo hair, because you'd still want it kind of big because you don't want it too flat for the photos, unless you have wind blowing and stuff. I think I would go more in here for the family photo. Isn't the way I do it, maybe?
What about kids events, like karate tournaments and soccer tournaments?
Okay. So for those kinds of things, you could definitely brush this all out. You could, see, that's when you can see, like, okay, well, maybe, I want to look like a fierce parent, so I'm going to change my part into a more fierce one. So you could do something like that. And then say you have soccer in the morning and then you have an event later. So let's then change it. So then, this is one of my favorites. I think this is a nice soft look. It's just really easy to do. It takes nothing but 4 bobby pins and 2 if you don't have hair like me. So it's even easier. Find the part where you're holding it, because where your finger's holding it is where the bobby pin can hold it, right? So if I put my finger up here and it falls apart, then that's where my bobby pin shouldn't go. All you have to do is know to hide the bobby pins. Please, please, please hide the bobby pins. I think this is a cute, like, baby shower kind of, like, this is a girl party kind of hairstyle, don't you think? Let's do like a football Sunday where you're kind of lounging around. That's a good one. A little bit more to the side for this. Pick your side that's best, right? Go in and pull all your hair over to the side. And then once you do that, I would kind of leave a couple pieces for this. This is getting really too long. So then I'm gonna do one of my new favorite things. So you just go in and you capture the hair like a side ponytail, and then take the next one. And all you're looking to do here is create like little poof balls. So I think like I would probably wrap this around or something. I'd create something like that because my hair is a little bit too long for that look, but I do like this down and soft for the most part. I think that's what gives it a more laid back look, pin a little bit up. I think that's probably what I'd end up doing, is like pinning some of it so it didn't fall so heavy. So what's the next thing we have to go to?
The pool
The pool? The pool before an updo? Okay. If you're in a pool and you just want to make sure that it doesn't get wet, I would do a messy bun. So I pull half of the hair through, and then I wrap that half up and through, and then I, just have a cute messy bun. That way, nobody knows I'm trying to just keep this hair dry. You could definitely do that side thing for the pool too. When you're going to a ball or something, right? The military ball. So I would probably go in and do a couple of twists back and over. I like things that everybody can do at home. I don't like these really intricate hairstyles that are very hard for people to do. So what I would do is I would take those twist parts that I just did and I would create a little base here. So I'm gonna take these clear ponytail holders. So I'm going in and I'm just capturing a little piece of a little section, and I'm going to create a base. So creating a base is just like a place where, you can either wrap hair around. Just a little ponytail is a base basically. And it'll give me something to put bobby pins into that secure them really well. I think I'm gonna wrap the bottom up over my ponytail rather than bringing this down in though, because for some reason I feel like it's gonna look better if I bring this up and over. You could also just leave it free flowing. So, the basic premise is just capturing, you know, the hair from this side and bringing it over in, and then making sure this side gets sprayed. Going to yoga, yeah, that's a good one. I just do mine so that I don't have to wash it, so I put mine up in that messy bun. That is my go-to. So that's what I would do for yoga. Then I would go to my more natural, everyday kind of move, which is more lean. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy all your 7 styles that go for miles. Okay. Bye, everybody.